to need, and this is Arizona going to need her to step up again today.
We're ready to jump it up at center circle. The Cyclones are wearing their road white. It's cardinal and gold are their colors. And they're looking to make it a complete sweep on this Arizona swing. And that is Emily Ryan, who whistled for steps as we take a look at the Iowa State starting five. Ariana Jackson, Emily Ryan, Kelsey Jones, Addie Brown, and Audie Crooks. Crooks averaging a career-high 23 points a game.
So we're going against a great point guard for Jada Williams and Emily Ryan.
That shot off the mark. Arizona wearing gray, trimmed in cardinal and navy, their school colors.
Yeah, this team is a classic, big-time three-point shooting team, and then you have that great low post player, and there you go.
Kelsey Jones getting the party started for Iowa State.
Yeah, all the players can shoot the three. I don't know about Audie Crooks, but everyone can shoot.
Taking a look at the Arizona starting five, it's Jada Williams, Lauren Swan, Mylene Rolfe, Brea Cunningham, and Isis Bay. 6 different starting lineups for head coach Adia Barnes as she tries to find the right matchups for this young team, the youngest team in the Big 12.
Oh. Okay, there is a travel there, and I don't think Mylene Rolfe likes that.
Well, she is from Germany, so maybe she thought she was Euro stepping, but that's definitely a travel.
Yeah, it is.
Cyclones go back to work on the offensive end. All 3 losses in their last 5 games have come against ranked teams in UConn, Oklahoma State, and Utah. Another bucket is good as Addie Brown shoots and scores.
That was really a good release, and here's a good pass inside. Brea Cunningham just can't make the moves she usually does because of how strong Audie Crooks is, and she's not moving her position.
At the elbow, Jada Williams too strong. Nice O-board by Brea. Cunningham spinning, creating space, doesn't get the roll.
Yeah, Audie Crooks is not going to give you any room, and she's going to continue to push you out.
Jones for 3. Too strong. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Swan, so it will stay with Iowa State.
Yeah, you can see inside here just a release, and there Addie Brown goes right to the basket for a nice assist and a layup.
Both of these teams have made the NCAA tournament in the last 4 seasons in a row and looking to make that 5 in a row. Addie Brown, too strong.
And that was a double down, and Audie Crooks attracts a lot of attention. And this is the thing that's hard. When you double an Audie Crooks, then, oh, that was a nice basket inside by
Isis Bay.
Yeah, really nice basket. But when you double inside on Audie Crooks, because this team is such a good three-point shooting team, it leaves someone open.
Iowa State averaging a little bit better than 8 made triples a game. And that shot is blocked by Cunningham. Here comes Lauren Swan. And it will be Iowa State basketball.
Yeah, Lauren Swan would like that one back. Yeah, this is a nice move by Isis Bay. You know, she's getting that mentality of being a scorer, and that's how you do it. Look at that block by Brea Cunningham.
Cunningham telling me yesterday at practice she's not concentrating so much on going for steals. Arizona averages better than 11 steals a game as a team. She wants to concentrate on the blocks and not pick up silly fouls reaching. And Swan will pick up a personal foul on the drive.
Yeah, so this is an area that Swan is working on. You know, it's definitely a foul. She allowed Ariana Jackson to get that first step, and now she's shooting free throws. But Swan, the freshman, you know, and she deserves to start, but this is an area of her game she needs to improve on.
Ariana Jackson shooting 73% on the season. Iowa State as a whole struggling from the free throw line. Next to the bottom of the conference in free throw percentages, Jackson buries a pair.
And it's surprising for as good a three-point shooting team that they are, that their free throws are struggling, but it looked pretty good there by Ariana Jackson.
So the lead is 5 for Iowa State here in the first quarter. The Cyclones in Tucson for the first time. These two teams meeting for the first time in 38 years. Tough shot doesn't fall for Bay.
Good defense there by Elisa Williams. Stepped out of bounds.
Reagan Wilson, the freshman, just ran out of real estate.
She did.
Montea Dew checking in for Arizona. Our first look at her this week as she is back after struggling with the flu.
She looks like she lost a little bit of weight. She looks thin.
I wish I had her metabolism, Joan. I'm not going to lie.
I hope she's okay. She must be okay to come back.
Paulina Paris also checking in for the Wildcats. There is Bill Finley, the head coach at Iowa State. Tied for the third longest D1 tenure. More than 620 wins total. And he spent the last 30 seasons at Iowa State. In fact, he has the longest tenured staff in the nation. They've been together as a group for 15 years. Isis Bay wanted a whistle, didn't get it. Battle for the rebound is won by the Cyclones, and then a whistle goes against Bay.
Yeah, she was frustrated that that was tipped. Bill Finley, I got to shout it out, though. I mean, he actually has 788 wins. He is a great coach, and we can see a Dia Barnes record in 9 years, all here at Arizona.
Ryan trying to shake Williams, knocks her over, and hits the bucket.
And no call there. I think the Arizona fans wanted a charge.
Rolfe back to Williams. Jada for 3. Missing everything. Rolfe tried to save it, runs into the cheer staff, and it will be Cyclone basketball.
Yeah, that could have gone either way, to be honest. I don't know if the officials are like that, but there's Skylar Jones in. You know, Arizona has done a lot right. They just haven't had baskets go down, but I tell you, Iowa State just looks balanced. You know, they have good scoring, a lot of different players, and they're actually a pretty young team with only one senior in their point guard, Emily Ryan.
And she just took a seat and is on the bench. So all the youth on display for the Cyclones right now with the ball and the 7-point lead. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jackson off the bounce, gets it back. The freshman off the mark as Wilson couldn't connect, and it will be Arizona basketball. With that, we will step aside for this media timeout. Arizona in the huddle trying to find its offense as Iowa State leads 9-2. Basketball in her 41-year career, and Cameron Inoue also assisting. Lovely to see Dee here today.
Yeah, it's great to see her. You know, this is a actually fantastic group of officials. Not that the others aren't, but these guys have done numerous Final Fours, the championship game in NCAAs, and just fantastic to have them here.
Out of the timeout, Arizona goes to work on the offensive end. Skylar Jones picks up the offensive foul.
Yeah, that was good defense there by the Cyclones, and took one for the team.
Ball poked out of bounds. It will stay with Iowa State. Full court pressure here from Arizona.
Well, Arizona needs to get some pressure and some turnovers. You know, because they've only scored a basket, they haven't been able to press.
To Iowa State's credit, they've already turned Arizona over a couple of times. Good for 4 points. Jackson getting it into Crooks. Back out. Jones against Jones. Addie Brown trying to turn a corner. Shot clock getting low. Brown doesn't recognize, and a whistle blows.
I didn't really see that, but officials did. I think it was a hold. She held her a little bit coming off that screen. It wasn't a reach.
So 2 quick personal fouls for Skylar Jones. And she stays on the floor with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Addie Brown getting tricky. It won't fall. Here come the Cats. Paulina Paris earns a trip to the free throw line.
That change of pace going to the basket. And she is going to shoot too. She did throw the ball up at the end.
Savvy play by the junior guard, the transfer from North Carolina, hailing from Congers, New York. The free throw percentage not where she wants it to be, but it has come up. It's at 57% and on the rise.
Yeah, actually, I'm glad that Adia Barnes is keeping Skylar Jones in. She had 2 quick fouls the other day and got pulled and didn't play the rest of the game. And here, you know, you play on, keep your head up, and just keep going.
Jones, too strong. Long rebound winds up with the Cyclones.
So this is the thing. When you shoot the 3 and you miss, it's going to be a long rebound.
Addie Brown bouncing inside to Crooks, who almost lost the handle and then just runs out of room.
Well, Arizona's doing a nice job on Audi Crooks. If she's going to get the ball, it's going to be a tough situation, and not a lot of real estate there, and she stepped on the out-of-bounds line on the baseline.
Freshman Reagan Wilson has checked back in for Iowa State. She was excellent against ASU. 10 points in 9 minutes. Rolfe inside to Cunningham rather. Back out to Jones. 3 on the way is wet.
And Arizona definitely needed that. Nice shot there by Skylar Jones. And let's see if it loosens up the rims for the Wildcats.
The 9th made 3-point shot this season by Skylar Jones. Mylene Rolfe trying to come up with the steal, gets dropped. Addie Brown, long rebound, sails out of bounds and will belong to Arizona.
Yeah, this is good by Skylar Jones, and not only a confidence boost for her, but for her team. And didn't play her all the way out. They're playing her for the drive. You know, hand down, man down.
Addie Brown takes a seat. We're getting our first look at Lily Hansford, the junior guard, number 6. Pac-12 fans might recognize her. She's the transfer from Oregon State. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Iowa State on a little bit of a scoring drought, and Cunningham can't take advantage at the rim.
Yeah, she would like that one back too.
Cyclones have missed their last 4 shots in a row. That mid-range jumper falls. Nice job, Sydney Harris.
That was a nice job, and little up fake, and Mylene Rolfe went flying.
I almost didn't recognize Harris because she was not behind the 3-point line. Skylar Jones attacking. Hoop wouldn't have it. Harris is there for the rebound. Tried to bounce it inside to Crooks. Good defense by Cunningham.
Yeah, very good defense. But, you know, so this is the thing with Iowa State, and Crooks is coming out. She needs to get the ball, if not the first pass, the second pass. So they're a different looking team without her in the game. Much more 3-point shooters. Elisa Williams is in taking Crooks' spot right now.
Two minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3 on the way by Harris. And Cunningham is there for the rebound, and then a whistle blows. That'll go against Kelsey Jones, her first personal foul. So it'll be Arizona basketball.
Yeah, that's only the second foul for Iowa State. And Lauren Swan is back in. They need to get some scoring here. This is a very low scoring game, actually, for both teams.
Iowa State has scored 90 points or more a couple of times this season. Paris triple try. Paris tipping it to her teammate Hansford. Cyclones back to work. And the freshman again for the second time in this quarter finds the end line instead of a teammate to pass to.
That was a good trap there by Isis Bay and Jada Williams.
Joran Ross checking in as Brea Cunningham will take a seat.
You can see that good trap and nowhere to go.
So a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Joran Ross, the transfer from Pepperdine, where she was on the WCC all-freshman team. Ross blocked from behind. Good defense by Hansford.
That was very good defense from Iowa State.
Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Off the bounce, Jones will earn a trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was a reach in and shooting 2 free throws. See, has a step on Paulina Paris. You know, anytime you put your hand in the cookie jar, and the officials have to call that. Everyone, she probably had part of the ball, and she did, but you have to call it.
So Jones, who shoots 66% from the free throw line, nails the first one. Happy to report that her sister Ashley Jones, who got a lot of burn in the WNBA this season, will hoop for Athletes Unlimited Season 4 in Nashville starting February 5th. So look out for that. Ashley was terrific with the Phoenix Mercury, where she averaged 5 points a game. That offensive foul whistled against Joran Ross.
Yeah, she gave her a little bit of a move, and unfortunately, you just got to stand still. Sometimes it's hard to do, but you got a great group of officials watching this, and you know, the fans here don't like it, but that's the correct call.
So the lead is 7, matching the largest lead of the day for Iowa State. Nice move inside and finish as Alisa Williams connects.
Yeah, Arizona's a really nice basket there.
It's a 6-0 run for Iowa State over the last couple of minutes of play.
Arizona's one of their last 8. They need to get a basket here.
Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Isis Bay from the mid-range, no. Rebound winds up with Hansford. Shot clock is off. Good if it goes. And it does not from Wilson, but that's about the only thing that didn't work for Iowa State here in this first quarter of play as they wrap up the first 10 minutes on a 6. Crooks has 0 points, but Iowa State is up by 9. How they doing it, Joan?
Team basketball, a lot of different players contributing. This last one's Alisa Williams, who came off the bench. They're going outside, they're going inside. And there's a good look at Crooks and saying, hey, I'm ready. Give me my time and give me the ball.
She is averaging a career high of 23 points a game. She told me yesterday at practice her favorite WNBA player is Jonquel Jones. And I said, well, that means you got to shoot the 3, right? If you want to be like JJ. She said, oh, I'm working on it. It's becoming a part of my bag. How scary will that young woman be if she consistently hits a 3-point shot?
Well, her game is pretty scary right now. And there you go. There's another 3 right there.
Harris connecting.
You know, you were so worried about Artie Crooks. They did a great job of reversing the ball and getting an open 3.
Talking to Coach Bill Finley, he says he doesn't want just shot takers, he wants shot makers, and he said Harris definitely fits that bill. 3 on the way, Lauren Swan is good.
And there you go. And Arizona needs some points here in a hurry. And Lauren Swan, the freshman, she is a good player and growing every minute she's on the court.
She is the reigning Big 12 Freshman of the Week. Inside to Crooks, who's denied again by Cunningham and then fouled by Addie Brown. Terrific defense by Brea.
Excellent defense, good help defense too. Let's see, oh, that was Isis Bay, both of them coming over.
So Ariana Jackson checking back in for the Cyclones as Arizona goes back to work on the offensive end. This Cats crew still looking for their first Big 12 conference win here at home.
You know, for these teams, because there's obviously first time in Tucson, oh my goodness, turnover, good hands there, just short on the skip. But they're feeling each other out because they've never played each other, never been here in Tucson, and here's another three. So welcome,
Jackson.
Big 12 here for Iowa State. Jackson lighting it up.
I can tell you what, Jackson likes this Grand Canyon State. She went off for a season-high 16 points in Tempe. Swan will shoot some free throws.
Yeah, she got bailed out a little bit. Arizona needs to get better ball movement. You know, get it into the post, but get ball movement from one side of the court to the other. And this is the thing, you want to help with Crooks inside, but you know what? The other players can shoot too. Oh, no free throws on that.
Looked like she was in the act of shooting, but the officials do not agree. It'll be Arizona out of bounds underneath. Swan trying to shake the taller defender, Harris. A little zone here, Jones.
Yes, we saw Iowa State do some zone in practice yesterday.
Isis Bay for three. And the O board by Cunningham. Cunningham coming off her second double-double of the season. She had 12 huge rebounds against Baylor Wednesday night. Bay inside to Cunningham, spinning, too strong.
Yeah, Cunningham's had some good looks, but hasn't been able to knock any down.
Paulina Paris is going to pick up the personal reaching in on Emily Ryan.
That's her first personal. Yeah, Arizona has had opportunities here. They've attempted 16 shots, but have only made 3.
7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Crooks kicking it over to Addie Brown off the bounce. Short, good defense by Isis Bay, the co-captain.
Really good defense. Taking away that penetration.
Jada Williams trying to turn the corner. Swan. No. Bay poked it out of bounds, but it will stay with Iowa State.
Yeah, Arizona's just trying to find some offense here and trying to get different matchups and lineups in.
Brea Cunningham will take a seat. Montea Dew back in the game. Nice to see her on the floor after she missed Wednesday night's game against Baylor with the flu. Both she and Katarina Nezhevich unavailable. 3 on the way by Wilson. Crooks, the O board, and she's finally got her name in the box score with points.
Lauren Swan tried to box her out, not happening. Crooks with the offensive putback.
Audie Crooks with 3 rebounds and 2 points here in the second quarter. Harris spinning, nice move, doesn't get the roll.
So another foul on Isis Bay, trying to get that offensive rebound. Yeah, so check this out. So miss, and look who's there. I think I'm taller than you, Lauren Swan, and I'm putting it back in.
Mouse in the house, demonstratively.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's definitely a mismatch.
Audie Crooks, the first freshman to become first team all-conference for Iowa State women's basketball. That's pretty impressive.
Well, and she deserved it, and she stays healthy, which I hope she does for Iowa State. She's going to be there a long time and getting a lot more honors. She's over 1,000 points already. And she is also the reigning Big 12 Player of the Week.
Yes.
Well, I believe this is her second of the season so far.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Iowa State in control without much help from Crooks. Lauren Swan trying to poke the ball away. Nice pass by Ryan inside. And that's a friendly roll for Williams.
Nice basket there. Being creative and going with the left hand.
Iowa State enjoying its largest lead of the game, up by 16 points. This second quarter, very reminiscent of the second quarter we saw against Baylor for this Wildcat crew. Nice bucket by Jada Williams.
And much needed basket. You know, it's not that Arizona's taking bad shots. They're just not going down. And credit to the Iowa State defense.
5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Addie Brown off the bounce, kicking it to the corner. Harris, nice move.
Yeah, going by Lauren Swan, and Brea Cunningham try to get out and help, but just a little late.
Harris leading all scorers with 7 points. Skylar Jones back at the scorers table for Adia Barnes's group. Jada Williams can't get the three to fall. Yeah, and another opportunity for Iowa State.
She's just not set when she's shooting that, and that's why it's become a tougher shot.
Emily Ryan throws up a prayer. It's not answered, and the basketball will belong to Arizona. After this media timeout, we will step aside. It's a gorgeous but chilly day here in Tucson.
It's hard to imagine when you look at those pictures that it's really there. So anything people can do, prayer is love, but if you have some money you could spare, it's going to help a lot of people.
Heck yeah. Brea Cunningham back on the floor at the elbow. Jada Williams will earn a trip to the free throw line. Reagan Wilson picking up the personal.
This definitely a foul, a little bit late, gets her on the arm. And the good thing for Arizona, you get 2 free shots here, and if she makes the second one, there's the first one, you can set up your press and let your defense work a little bit.
Jada Williams, the sophomore guard out of Kansas City, Missouri, a co-captain, shooting 83%, and she buries a pair.
So we'll see if Arizona can work the defense. Right now, Iowa State's done a nice job. You know, the turnovers they've had have been more self-inflicted. That's a tough one there for Skylar. That's her 3rd foul.
It is her 3rd foul.
And that was a bump.
Little arm bar. So Skylar Jones will quickly take a seat with that 3rd personal foul.
So you have to adjust to how the officials are calling the game. And look at this quick reversal.
Harris buries the 3. She's into double figures with 10 points to lead all scorers.
And you know, she's coming off the bench and she has 10, but she's had a career high of 31. So she can fill it up.
So can Paulina Paris, who doesn't get the roll. Addie Brown is there for the rebound. Cyclones pushing. Largest lead of the day, 17 points for Iowa State. And that's the exact advantage Baylor was able to get against Arizona on Wednesday. Inside to Crooks. Audie's not going to miss from there.
Great move there by Audie Crooks. Holding off Brea Cunningham and then just making that spin move with her left hand. And that's easy.
Her father, Jimmy, hooped at Minnesota, so it's in her DNA. Swan, triple try, is true.
The freshman knocking down another 3. Let's see if she can get hot here for the Wildcats.
Arizona only averages about 5 made threes a game. Harris with the heat check, can't connect. Big rebound by Jada Williams, and here come the Cats. Jada off the bounce. Nobody made her pick up the basketball, and she made the Cyclones pay.
And that was a good read by Jada Williams, getting what the defense gives her.
Harris, two-person game with Crooks, who's got an and one opportunity.
Yeah, Crooks on the block, my goodness. You could leave her, it is gone. And here's Jada Williams reading the defense. Yeah, let's check out Audie. Oh, and there's Brea left her, and Lauren Swan inside against her. Not happening.
Crooks shooting 63% from the free throw line this season. Iowa State with a defensive rebounding advantage. And there's that free throwing that has just been a little bit of a bugaboo for the Cyclones this season. Very uncharacteristic for Bill Finley's crew. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and another splash.
Hey, Arizona now is showing the three-point prowess too.
Arizona has made 3 of its last 3 shots. Cunningham coming up with the steal ahead to Swan, who can't get the lay-in to go. Wanted the foul call, didn't get it. Both teams have hit 4 three-point shots. Cunningham trying to come up with the steal. I don't know who Crooks was throwing the ball to, but it's a turnover.
I think she wanted Adia involved there. So that's a part of her game that I know Iowa State and Bill Finley said they're working on, because she gets doubled all the time. I don't think that's going in the highlight reel for her. But she commands a lot of attention. We'll see if Arizona can take advantage.
Arizona, makers of 5 of their last 7 field goals. The scoop shot falls for Jada Williams getting the shot to fall.
That was a nice basket. Being creative.
Arizona has made 5 of its last 6 field goal tries. The lead that was once 17 is down to 11. A minute to go here in the second quarter.
Better Arizona defense here. Good hand. Ooh, good defense there by Arizona.
Shot clock very low. Addie Brown had to get it up, and it would not fall. Another opportunity for Arizona. Williams gets the roll. Williams into double figures with 10.
She did get the roll there off the jumper. Good screen by Brea Cunningham.
It's a 12-2 run over the last 2.5 minutes for Arizona. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Addie Brown pulling the basketball out. Iowa State wants to hold. Shot clock getting low. Brown has the ball stripped. Plenty of time. Good if it goes for Swan, and it does! Swan connects to beat the buzzer.
That is just what Arizona needed. These fans are fired up, and what a great way to go in at halftime. Look at this. The freshman having the recognition of what the clock is. We talked about her shooting half-court shots, and here she is. That is a highlight for her and for the Arizona team.
Swan has 9 huge points. It's a 10-0 run to close the second quarter. The halftime show is next. Jody Steyer, who was recruited by my analyst, Joan Bomazzini. Addie Brown up and in as Addie gets the scoring started for the Cyclones here in the third quarter. And right before we came back from break, you said watch for Addie to score. Why, Joan?
Because she's a scorer, and she only had 2 points, and scorers want to score. They want to get the ball and score right away. So that's a confidence builder for her.
Addie Brown averaging nearly 14 points a game. Crooks coming away with the steal.
Yeah, that was a tough pass of Brea Cunningham, and Crooks got that big paw on it and said, no way.
Turnovers even at 7 apiece. Turnovers have been a bugaboo for Arizona this season as they average nearly 17 a game. Rolfe almost comes up with that steal. Shot clock getting low for the Cyclones. Ryan kicking it, 3 on the way, off the mark, and Jada Williams has the rebound.
That's good defense there by Arizona. We'll see if they can go back to their scoring ways and how they ended that second quarter.
Mylene Rolfe in the paint, that'll work.
And she needed to look for herself. She's only a freshman, but really has a nice game, and again, getting good minutes and gaining confidence.
Coming off a career-high 6 assists against Baylor. That 3 rattles out, and the rebound falls to the Wildcats.
Let's see if Arizona could take advantage.
First time this season wearing the gray uniforms. When they got down by 19, I wasn't sure about them. Now I kind of like them. Jada Williams off the mark. The lead that was once 19 is down to 6 for Iowa State. Jackson back up to Brown. Skip pass over to Jones. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Leading scorer Sydney Harris at the scorer's table. Cunningham almost came up with the steal. Shot clock into single digits. And Ryan ran out of room.
They were bouncing off each other. My goodness. Okay, turnover there for the Cyclones. I know Bill Fenley's not happy about that.
But he's got to be happy about the fact that Harris, who leads his team in scoring, is back on the floor. She's got 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting, and she has been a problem, Joan.
Particularly from the three-point line.
Inside to Brea Cunningham, leading scorer for Arizona at nearly 13 a game, still trying to get it going here today. Rolfe pulls it back out. Inside to Cunningham, smaller Brown, up and in.
Hey, that's a great move, really smart, and Brea didn't have to go against Crooks that time, and she had an easier time scoring.
So Cunningham with her first bucket of the day. 7 minutes to go. Brown too strong from 3. Rolfe has the rebound, and here come the Cats, down just by 4. Nice move by Swan, but she couldn't finish the lay-in.
That was a great move by Swan.
Emily Ryan, triple is true.
Emily Ryan has shown that she not only gives great assists, she can hit the 3.
She wants to be a coach when she is done playing basketball, and she models her game on the great Courtney Vandersloot. Not a bad way to go if you want to play point guard.
And she's a pass-first point guard. She's a good player. And Bill Fenley does something interesting. I didn't do it as much, but he allows Emily Ryan to make the call of what offensive play to run.
Jackson with the block on Swan. Jackson is Iowa State's best one-on-one defender. Harris for 3. Long rebound winds up with Williams. She's got 1 to beat. Swan trailing. Williams wanted a foul call, didn't get it.
Wow.
Ryan pushing pace. Almost lost the handle. And that's an easy lay-in for Iowa State.
Very easy layup. You know, Arizona had worked hard. Here's a timeout by Adia Barnes. She just wants to get things cleaned up. You know, they worked their way back. She does not want this game to get out here and need to get some scoring.
All right, Iowa State leading this quarter 7-4, and the game 41-32. Grab a snack and come on back.
Iowa, they love their Cyclones.
Isis Bay will pick up the personal foul, trying to keep Williams from getting the pass. That's the 3rd personal against the co-captain.
And she's being replaced by Brea Cunningham, and here comes Crooks.
So Isis Bay just 2 points after scoring a season-high 18 on Wednesday against Baylor. Crooks. Jump ball is the call. Cunningham standing tall.
She did, and that's a tall order there, and she did. Cunningham does a great job. When she blocks shots, she doesn't get calls very often because she doesn't try to swing. She keeps her hands up there, and that was a solid block or jump ball.
So Arizona trying to end a 7-0 run by Iowa State here. Lauren Swan probably wants that shot back.
Yes, she would like that back. You know, I like the idea. It's just Arizona needs some baskets. You need to do what the defense allows you to do. And
that three is wet from the corner. Terrific job by Sydney Harris. She has been impressive today, Joan.
Really impressive, and someone needs to go out and guard her because she is having a day here at McHale Center.
She leads all scorers with 13. Heat check three by Williams doesn't fall. And another opportunity for Iowa State to add to its 14-point lead. Cyclones led by as many as 19 in the first half of play. Inside to Crooks, and they will get Cunningham for the push. And if I'm Brea, I'm going to say, really? Because I didn't see Crooks move off her mark very much.
No, but I'll tell you, that's only Brea Cunningham's first foul. And but again, Arizona play good defense. Watch Harris, and because they're good. Here's ball inside, a good tip there by Cunningham.
Yeah, Harris has been eating.
Harris has been good because Crooks only has 6 points, and Addie Brown's, what, she had 4?
Yeah. Brown trying to get it inside to Crooks, reverses. Harris off the bounce. Gives it up to a cutting Brown. Way to move without the basketball.
That's great basketball, and that's high basketball IQ and feeding the open player. That's unselfish basketball.
Well, Harris's mom, Leanne, hooped at SIUE in the Mid-American Conference. She was also the freshman of the year before transferring. Nice shot by Cunningham off glass.
And nice pass inside, and Cunningham did a great job using the glass.
Little more than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. I don't know what Bill Finley said at halftime, but his Cyclones have listened, dominating the third quarter. At Iowa State.
Bill doesn't like that. He doesn't get upset. I don't know, that's close, but it's a jump ball here in Tucson, and I would go right back into Audi if I'm Iowa State.
You know, Finley is mad when his face color matches the cardinal that he's wearing.
Yes, and you can't blame him. I mean, that's what you should do as a coach. You got to protect your players and protect your team.
Listen, Crooks is one of 3 Division I sophomores with 1,000 points career. Juju Watkins and Hannah Hidalgo are the other 2. That's impressive company.
She has good company there.
Harris short, a rare miscue for her today. Skylar Jones with the rebound. Harris off the bounce, reversing well.
Hey, that was a nice basket. Gave up baseline and pretty reverse.
And then a steal by Skylar Jones. And a foul is going to go against Reagan Wilson on the reach.
Reagan's not happy with that, but here, yeah, look at this drive, really nice. And sweet on using the glass.
And Paris has got to recognize the junior has the advantage over the freshman Wilson.
She should, absolutely.
$1:41 to go here in the third quarter of play. Ball out of bounds underneath. Swan inbounding for the Wildcats. Emily Ryan quickly off the bench to replace the freshman Wilson.
Well, now you bring in one of the best passers in America, heady player.
Emily Ryan, the lone senior on this Cyclones roster. Inside to Skylar Jones. Got the shot up against Crooks. That's just a tough matchup.
Yeah, really tough. You know, that would work against a lot of people, but not Crooks.
Ball almost stolen by Arizona. Iowa State retains possession. Just 10 turnovers for Iowa State, only 8 for Arizona. That three is good by Kelsey Jones.
Wow, nice basket. Great ball reversal by the Cyclones. Kelsey Jones with the three. And she's at 8 points.
Iowa State averages 8.3 triples a game. They're sitting on 7 here with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Off the bounce, Jada.
Oh,
it's the roll.
that was a big basket and well needed.
Williams with a dozen to lead Arizona. Terrific press break by Iowa State. Brown's got a handle, knows how to use it.
Yeah, the press hasn't been a factor here versus Iowa State. They've done a good job. Actually, the majority of their turnovers are self-inflicted.
Shot clock winding down into single figures for Iowa State. Brown swings it over. Little floater by Jones. Crooks, rebound, put back, and an and one opportunity for Audie.
Great offensive rebound and finish. Give me that ball, and I'm scoring on you. I love her game. I mean, she hasn't been like dominant. I mean, she's had some great scoring games, but she is a load to guard. She creates so much attention.
And so consistent.
Yeah.
Only one time in her career has she scored in double figures.
I mean, hasn't scored in double figures.
No, that she has scored in single digits.
In single digits, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, and there she is knocking that down, making the three-point play.
Yes, and she will take a seat.
And Bill, one of the things Coach Fenley said is that her demeanor is so level. For someone that young and getting that much attention playing, I mean, she handles it really well.
Did Wilson want to put a saddle on Williams or what? There's a reach, and then there's just a hold.
Well, that's only the second foul for Iowa State this quarter.
3.8 seconds, plenty of time for Arizona. Another reach by Jackson. Apparently, Iowa State has seen one too many three-point makes from half court from Arizona today.
I think they did that, honestly, on purpose. So they're not going to get a three-point shot. Now there's 1.8.
Well, listen, Arizona scored with 1.2 against Baylor to force overtime. That shot is too late. Even though it fell, officials will take a look. But Iowa State got the defense it wanted to end the third quarter. It is the Cyclones with the lead of 54-38 as we head to the final 10
rule, the
minutes
play is
of
under
play.
review. The call on the floor is no basket.
Are at 2-2 in conference play, looking for precious.
In the first quarter didn't have any points, but she said, hey, I'm ready to start scoring now. And she did. I mean, she's just so strong. She uses her body really well. And here's a great offensive rebound put back. She actually made that free throw. Yeah, and she's up to 9. She's had double figures in every game but one, and look for the ball to go back into her here shortly.
So Arizona will have the basketball to start this fourth quarter. Iowa State has led by as many as 19. That was back in the second quarter, and take a very comfortable lead going into quarter number 4. Skylar Jones almost tripped up, spins, and hits.
Okay, that's a good way to start because they need to get back. Arizona needs to get back in this ball game.
Here comes the full court pressure. Emily Ryan in trouble. Ball is poked out of bounds and will stay with the Cyclones.
And Cyclones have 5 seconds to get it across.
Ryan skipping it up ahead to Harris. Nice safety valve play by the Cyclones. Ryan for 3. She's like, if you're gonna leave me alone, I'll go ahead and shoot that thing.
Yeah, she's a lot more than just a passer. Just a high basketball IQ.
She shoots 38% from 3. You cannot leave her alone out there. Skylar Jones triple try. That's wet. comes the Arizona press. Again, Harris right there to provide relief.
Yeah, Iowa State's doing a great job breaking this press. Take some time off the clock, but they're smart.
The lead is 14. Harris for three. Hoop wouldn't have it. That's about the only thing that hasn't worked for Sydney today.
She's looked good, and nice pass inside.
Beautiful find. Isis Bay all alone. Her dad Isaac in the house watching today.
They do a great job skipping the ball.
We saw defense lead to offense in the final 3 minutes of the second quarter that let Arizona go on that gigantic 15-2 run. Brown can't connect. Ball is poked away by the freshman Wilson.
But that's smart, heady basketball there.
The mask to protect the nose, giving me Sue Bird visionary here. Ryan turning the corner. Addie Brown inside to Crooks, back out to Wilson. Shot clock very low. Addie Brown, the mid-range game is nice.
Addie Brown has a lot of great parts of her game, and she can go for big numbers, only a sophomore.
A complete game, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 dimes. She is stuffing the stat sheet.
She is.
Jada Williams for three. You betcha!
Yeah, we're fortunate she made that. You know, the fans and everyone wants her to move the ball a little bit more.
Jada Williams has 15 points to lead Arizona. No Sanaya Jaw for the Cats today. She is unavailable. Coach's decision. Harris. Oh, what a stick!
Hey, you think you got things figured out, and then you get that quick skip, and Harris is having a great night. She's at 16 points.
That leads all scorers in the game. 6.5 to go. Swan off the bounce, in trouble, gives it up to Cunningham, trying to shake Audie Crooks. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. And here come the Cyclones. Ryan behind the back, trying to lose Jones. Harris, corner three is good. I'll have whatever she is having. Somebody is locked in.
Well, what she's having is a fantastic game off the bench.
19 points, and with that, Adia Barnes wants to talk to her Wildcats. Sydney Harris, the top three-point shooter on this Cyclones team, showing up and showing. It's 5, Joan.
She's been impressive off the bench, bringing that energy. Look at her points, but rebounds too. And it's not just the three-pointer. She's had some good mid-range, and there's a foul there for Cunningham to stop the bleeding here, but very impressed with Harrison. We talked to Bill Fenley the other day. He said she has the green light. Now I understand why. I'd give her the green light too. And the yellow light, whatever.
Right,
Keep going.
The pride of Edwardsville, Illinois, showing out here in Tucson. Cunningham cannot connect from the free throw line, only shooting 50% from the stripe this season. There's room to improve there, Joan.
Absolutely. And she's been quiet, and you gotta credit Crooks and actually the rest of the Iowa State defense.
More full court pressure turns into a turnover. Paris at the rim.
They switched to a zone defense here, and another turnover.
Isis Bay coming up with the steal. Paris for three.
Oh.
And Harris collects the rebound. Harris now with 7 rebounds to go along with her game-high 19 points. 5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Harris has 21 and looking for more.
Skylar Jones is down. I didn't see this. Let's see. Oh, she fell on her back of her leg. hope she's okay. She's up, which is good.
Athletics trainer Bart Jamieson quickly out to Skylar.
Yeah, that was nothing intentional. Just came down, and Skylar just happened to be there.
Iowa State has made 4 of its last 4 field goals to create a ton of separation here in this 4th quarter. Nice to see Skylar up.
Yeah, Skylar just got in. She was just standing there, and Harris fell backwards. Harris moves well without the ball. I mean, here she's a great spot-up shooter. It looks like Skylar hopefully is okay.
Nice to see that she is walking under her own power, following Bart Jamieson back to the trainer's room as Harris steps to the free throw line, shooting 72% on the season.
She's having an impressive day. 21 points so far.
Started her career at Central Michigan, then transferred to TCU, and now at Iowa State, where she plays both the guard and the forward position. So she just fills a lot of holes for Bill Findlay.
Well, she's filled a lot of holes today. She looks great.
Iowa State can take its time. Comfortable lead, up by 17, led by as many as 19 in that second quarter.
And this is right now another nice basket there by Emily Ryan. For Sydney Harris, this actually is her season high. She had 17 against UConn, and as we said now, she's at 22 points.
Jada Williams doesn't get the roll as the offense has just dried up for Arizona.
And it's a good sign Skylar Jones is looking to come in.
Back at the scorer's table is Jones. Oh, Ryan with a good idea, a little too far ahead of Crooks. And Jones checking back into the game for Arizona. That's a great sign, Joan.
It is, and a confidence boost for the team and for her. I'm just glad it was just a weird fall from her. She just didn't see that coming.
Jada Williams for 3. Too strong, and Harris there with another rebound.
A great rebound and good box out by Harris.
Iowa State on top 70-51. They have matched their largest lead of the game at 19. Crooks trying to get into double figures, has the ball stripped. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Iowa State. 9 seconds on the shot clock. The freshman, Reagan Wilson, checking back in for the Cyclones as Emily Ryan takes a seat. Ball out of bounds underneath. Addie Brown.
Yeah, I think she wanted a foul, and Findlay wanted a call there. That was good defense there by Isis Bay.
Addie Brown is like, you won't call the foul? I will adjust my ponytail because I was hit in the head. So 6 seconds on the shot clock as Iowa State will inbound underneath.
Iowa State's made 5 of their last 6.
Addie Brown will shoot some free throws.
And that's Isis Bay. I believe it's her 4th foul. We'll see if Dia Barnes leaves her in. I'm not sure. It looks like Lauren Swan's coming in for someone.
And that is personal foul number 4 against the co-captain Bay as Brown steps back to the free throw line. If her face looks familiar, that's because you might be thinking about her sister, Kennedy Brown, who started her career at Oregon State and then finished at Duke. And Brown, it's that second free throw to go. There goes Lauren Swan checking in. It's a 7-0 run for Iowa State. And a scoring drought north of 2 minutes for Arizona.
So Arizona's now playing with 4.
Jones off the bounce, trying to shake Harris.
That's good.
Jones hits the deck hard.
Good sportsmanship by Harris going to try to help up Skylar Jones. And that's only the second foul for Iowa State this quarter.
Arizona, great with ball security today. Only 9 turnovers. This from a team that averages 17 as Cunningham gets the roll. Brea Cunningham now with 7 points. Harris gets the ball back out, and the freshman Wilson surveys. Crooks sitting on single digits at 9. Whistle blows. They'll get Cunningham on the reach.
And that's Cunningham's 3rd foul. And again, only 3 for this quarter for Arizona.
Iowa State inside to Crooks, who can get into double figures at the free throw line as Cunningham picks up the personal foul. Crooks with the smile.
I believe that's 4. No, it is 5. Excuse me, I was wrong. And she's now out of the game, and that was quick. They did that like they're really smart. You know, Iowa State's really smart. They went, you know, you want to go into Crooks, but they did that really quick to go against Cunningham.
So Cunningham will take a seat. Her day is done. She leaves the game with 7 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and those 5 personal fouls. Crooks can get into double figures on the day from the free throw line, where she shoots 62%. And so her numbers hold. Only 1 time in her career has she been held to single-digit scoring.
Well, her teammates have done a great job, and look at that, made both.
Crooks has 11.
And it's a quick timeout by Fenley. So usually when a coach calls, I mean, he's going to win this game, and
for sure.
They're up big. You know, why do you call it? Because he wants to make sure with the last 2:47 left, they execute and play smart.
Okay.
You know, he wants to make sure that this team understands the assignment. It's not just about winning.
Right.
It's doing it the way, the Iowa State way, executing down the stretch.
Right.
It's not about hero ball here. We're playing as a team.
How about for Arizona? What's the message for Adia? Because now they got to go on the road against a very tough K-State team,
right,
ranked in the top 15, and Kansas as well.
Well, same thing. This is not hero ball. You know, you play together as a team, execute the offense, be unselfish, and give 100%.
And credit to the Arizona defense, holding Adi Crooks to just those 11 points. That is a great day defensively. The problem was Harris. Sydney Harris going off for a season-high 22 points, 7 rebounds as well, going 5 of 9 from 3. She was the difference. Jada Williams takes a tough bump and will head to the free throw line.
So that's a good shot. And again, Arizona needs to play smart. Every shot, and it should be like this all the time, but every shot needs to be a quality shot. And not just a quality shot, you want your players there so that they can get an offensive rebound and be in position. Because I don't remember Iowa State really scoring in transition.
No.
Everything has been off their skip pass or breaking the press, going into Crooks.
And second chance points,
Absolutely.
9 of them.
Yeah, so it helps.
Yeah.
It definitely helps.
So Jada Williams leads the Wildcats with 17 points. She's the only Arizona player in double figures. Nobody sees that Adi Crooks is open all alone, and Iowa State will start its offensive set.
So they got a great floor general here, and Emily Ryan going against the freshman, and look at that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just smart. Just reads it, and she puts her on her side. You know, and it's not much of a foul, but it's a foul. And she's just smart. This is a senior going against a freshman and an exceptional senior. Very, very good.
You said exceptional, and that applies to her ability to free throw. She has only missed 2 free throws all season.
That's pretty good.
94% from the stripe is Emily Ryan.
And she doesn't, well, she's gone there. This is her, let's see, she's gone 35 times previously. And is this her first for the day? Yes, it is. So this is her 36th attempt for the season. Yep.
So nobody can say broadcaster's jinx to me. You're welcome, Emily Ryan. Ryan will take a seat with a bunch of points, 15 of them. She went 2 for 2 from 3, 4 huge assists. And Bill Fennelly came to Arizona to win 2 games in this state, and that is going to be mission accomplished here in a couple minutes.
They're going to have a good flight back to Ames, Iowa.
And then what might be a pretty comfortable day at the office against a struggling Texas Tech team. The next game at Hilton Coliseum. Isis Bay is going to shoot some free throws, an opportunity for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
I like the effort there, rebound, put back. She got off her feet quick to put that ball back in. Isis is shooting 87% from the free throw line.
Number 33, Isis Bay at the line.
Fifth-year forward co-captain from Murray, Utah.
Yeah, with those numbers, you'd like to see her continue to get to the free throw line more often.
Harris has just been a menace in this press. Looking to do a little bit more. Because Arizona may not get the win today, but there's still positive plays you can take into the next game for these Wildcats as they head on the road against K-State.
There are a lot of good things to take. I mean, they're doing a better job taking care of the ball. Their defense is actually pretty good, and it's hard because you got to respect Crooks. So a lot of doubles. They were late coming out on the reversals at times, but where they really need to improve the most is scoring consistently in the half-court offense.
So a minute and a half to go here in the fourth quarter of play. The business trip effective for Iowa State. And credit to their fans. They dominated attendance at Arizona State and showed up today here at the McHale Center.
They did. The fans showed up, over 7,200. And they're ready to cheer, and they just wanted more to cheer about. They were excited going into halftime with that 3-point shot and the run by Arizona.
Paulina Paris getting tricky, shot wouldn't fall. Did everything but finish. But I like the move. Minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Iowa State will get its second road win here in Big 12 play in the state of Arizona.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate turnover. They're trying to execute in the half court. And here we got some Brooklyn Rhodes coming in. We haven't seen her in a long time. And
well, she was in concussion protocol earlier in the season for 4 games. And then Aaron Tack also off the bench. The junior forward out of Kelso, Washington, getting a little bit of burn, coming back from that ACL injury suffered a season ago.
Well, those kids work so hard. You know, they started as walk-ons, are now on scholarship.
Nezovic trying to get it to Rhodes, and that's a turnover. Turnover number 10 for Arizona. Cyclones have taken advantage of those opportunities, scoring 14 points off Arizona miscues today.
Well, they were very effective scoring off turnovers.
This fourth quarter has been competitive. Harris, are you kidding me? 24 on the day.
Yes, and I mean, she's just building on that season high. She's been terrific.
Trying to exceed her jersey number. Shot clock is off. Rhodes Getting it to Aaron Tack. Tack will shoot some free throws.
I like the effort. I like Arizona players on the bench, and a lot of them starters right now standing up and cheering on Aaron Tack and the rest of their team.
Tack shooting 60% from the free throw line. She had 10 points at Chicago State, her career high earlier this season. 5 seconds to go. Tack looking to split a pair. That's just kind of been the Arizona day in a nutshell right there, as Iowa State comes away with a victory, 79-58. The Cyclones sweep the Desert Swing and get their first program win in Tucson. Iowa State improves to 2-0 all-time against Arizona, 3-2 in Big 12 play, and 12-6 overall. Up next, a date back at the friendly confines of Hilton Coliseum. That's Tuesday, January 14th against Texas Tech.